Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon to you all. You join us for this T10 between Sri Lanka and Australia. I'm Mike Atherton, and with me for this exciting contest is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell, Ian Healy, and the irrepressible David Gower.
Thanks, others. It's great to be here, and I'm sure we're in for a fantastic match. So I've been taking a look at the conditions to see what the captains might decide at the toss. And you'll be looking at plenty of runs on this pitch, not much fun for the bowlers. It's extremely overcast, but the radar indicates we should get in a full day.
Great information there from David Gower. It looks like the captains are ready for the toss. Let's go pitch side.
A surprising decision to take to the field. Conditions feel like there won't be a lot on offer for the bowlers, and the opening batters will want to capitalise on what seems a bad call.
Ready for the first ball here in the commentary box. What should be an enthralling contest between these two teams. Yep. Gets back and punches it beautifully.
Really just seemed to have put that one into the slot with the first ball to the new batter. All the same, it's a glorious shot for your first ball.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder? Yes. Well placed. Should get a single.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, and will want to show everyone their strength. Finds the edge. Bowler is confident on this one. Dives and takes a very good catch.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball. Yep. Great shot through the gap.
This is where they can be so good because they were so quick to get back and onto this.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Pads that away. Huge appeal. Not a great delivery as it goes down to the boundary. That'll go into the books as extras.
Umpire signals wide. Such a poor delivery. Really need to work out what actually went wrong there.
Thick edge. Yeah! Caught. Gone.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket. The left-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the south end. Couldn't have hit that any better.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake. Nicely played.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
Yep. No.
There's a run here, surely.
Well, they decided against the run. Not sure why, if I'm being honest. They'd have made it very comfortably.
Wait on.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs. Edged it. Confident appeal. Could it be? And taken. Superb delivery.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
27 for 3.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. We'll have to wait, though, to face their first ball. Out! Good catch.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
David comes out to bat in a bit of form, but it'll be interesting to see how they go today.
Yep.
Huge edge. There'll be 1 run here for them.
Nice and easy there to get off the mark.
Edged. There's no one there. Could go down to the boundary.
Oh, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
Wait.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Drives and misses everything.
Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Yep.
Caught. What a position to set there. A brilliant catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Just a little bit wide, well picked up. And let the ball do all the work really, just to nudge it down towards third.
Massive edge.
Yeah!
Out. Caught.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock. You can understand why on that line they thought it was safe to let it straight through to the keeper. Played that beautifully. Saw the short one, got out the way. There are no more of those in this over.
Cummins takes guard. Been in pretty good touch lately. You wouldn't want to let them get away early with some easy boundaries. Nicked it. Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one. That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch.
Just managed to clasp their hands around that one. Disappointment for the batter, joy for the bowler. Another wicket down, this one without scoring.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. Zampa, whose first task is getting themselves settled.
Yes.
Straight to the fielder. This should be close.
Zampa gets off the mark.
Yes. No.
Needs a direct hit.
Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field.
That has gone very, very high. Might be safe.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope. Punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
The right armour is coming into the attack from the north end.
Wait.
It was a good comeback after that boundary last ball.
Yep.
Good shot. It's found the gap.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Zampa has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
Yes. No.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Wait. Yes.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected. Good cricket all round, good delivery, timed well, but straight to the fielder.
Edge, unplayable.
Ways was maybe a bit too eager. The ball wasn't really there to play that shot.
Sri Lanka found some good rhythm in that over. They'll want to maintain it going forwards.
Yes.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
right out of the textbook, off the middle, and it flew to the boundary.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away.
Yes. Keeper, keeper.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Yeah.
A direct hit and this could be gone.
It's off the body rather than the bat, but gets through for one.
Wait. Yep. Keeper.
There was trouble for a moment, but these two were quick enough to avoid the run out in the end.
Brilliant diving stop.
Wade will be frustrated with that shot. The ball was there to hit, but couldn't find the gap.
Edged. The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this. And out. Straightforward catch by the wicket-keeper.
They have the wicket they wanted. A huge blow. Wade gone for not many.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on.
Yep.
That's right off the meat of the bat.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
Yes.
A real beauty, just times it so well.
They got it well away square, nobody anywhere near it in the field to cut it off. A Saranga giving away too much width.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
Yes.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
Bowler.
A couple on offer here.
Yep.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap. Timed it nicely for 4 more.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions clear.
Yep.
Really good shot there.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with aplomb.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Yes.
Good batting, get an opportunity to score and take it.
Good return there, back from the deep.
Hasaranga has had a pretty good over. Just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket.
Yep.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
Keeper.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Zampa shakes their head. He was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it. That was a tremendous delivery, fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Yes.
Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder.
Keeper.
Good return, back from the deep. Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
Yep.
Nice timing, good batting, won't get to the boundary.
Keeper's on.
A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run.
Yep.
Big edge. A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps.
Yep.
They'd look for a couple here.
A brilliant throw-in from the deep caps off what was a fabulous piece of fielding. That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the north end.
Wait.
Quick onto that in the infield.
They're fast between the wickets. Good fielding keeps it close, though.
Yes.
This could be out.
Howson! Howson!
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you expect from someone of this skill level.
Hazelwood won't have the pressure of facing up just yet. The nerves will be rattling a bit while they're at the non-striker's end. Misjudged that and takes a hit on the body.
Nice running between the wickets. Clipping the pads, not the bat, though.
Hazelwood ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps.
Yes.
Great shot through the gap.
Ball is out.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running. It looked like a pretty good delivery, to be honest. Umpire's given it as a wide.
Yes.
Finds the edge.
The risk isn't worth it for just a single. In the end, a good decision by the batters. Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
5 runs added in the over. Australia are 88 for 9. Zampa got nothing on that as it goes over the rope. The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the south end. Beaten on the drive. Gone, played all around it. End of the innings, some nice bowling, but that total isn't too bad. All to play for going forward. There's a lot of time to get these runs. It's a fairly decent total, plenty of options, don't need to do anything flashy, just get themselves in and build the run rate.
Some adjustments to the field.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
Good runs, good shot, first ball of the innings.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board.
Yep.
They'll get at least one.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better. Good throw from the deep, on target. Well, the communication's not great between these two. There's a lot of hesitation in their calls. On that occasion, looking for a second. In the end, a good decision not to go through with it.
Yep.
There'll be runs here. There'll be one run here for them. Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
Yep.
End of the over, 6 off it. Sri Lanka are 6 for none. Start, the left-arm fast bowler, is coming into the attack from the north end.
Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Wait there.
Gone! Brilliant diving catch. They made it look so easy.
Oh dear, it's been a poor innings under pressure, and now they've got the key batter out cheaply.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled.
Always back in the ball there, drives the ball away nicely and picked the gap at cover very well.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary. These are tough balls to face. Very easy just to nip them as it swings in. That one just whizzed past the stumps as well.
Wait.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot.
Wait there.
Gone! Excellent catch, close to the bat.
Well, they lose the second wicket. It's a long way back to the sheds, and you can tell they're not happy with that dismissal.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on as they bring a bit of energy to the crease. Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Yeah.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Nice way to get off the mark.
Yep, yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Yep.
Picks the gap perfectly.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
Finch, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Wait on.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Not a great delivery. Got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Yeah.
Big appeal. Start from the north end. Edge. Amazing delivery.
Floated one up, hit well, but couldn't beat the field.
Yep, yep.
Well placed. Should get a single. Incredible, what a grab.
So that's the third wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
And with that wicket, the new batter... mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled. Nicked it.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope. Punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket. Misses everything.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
End of the over. 5 runs coming from it. Sri Lanka are 25 for 3. Cummins, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the south end. That's an unbelievable shot into the crowd.
That ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
Cummins shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots, just need to tighten their areas now.
Yep.
They'll push hard, should get back for 2. A couple on offer here.
Just a little bit wide, well picked up. And let the ball do all the work really, just to nudge it down towards third.
Yep.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Gone, brilliant in the field.
Another one gone, the 4th wicket is in the bag. A bit of trouble if there was another to fall quickly. We've seen some very good bowling.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board.
Tried to take the pace off by rolling the fingers across the seam. It's a great shot. Didn't take a lot of effort to get it away.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Wait.
Couldn't get it through the field. Really playing all their shots that over. Really expensive. Zampa, the spinner, coming into the attack.
A few gaps opening up here with the more aggressive field choice.
Yep.
Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder. Loud shout.
Waiting. Yep.
It mightn't get to the boundary, should at least get a couple.
Wait.
Cuts that off well in the infield.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Thick edge.
Just threw the shot too early.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Fantastic catch.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket. It's a very frustrated person heading back to the pavilion.
With the fall of that wicket, we have a new batter at the crease. Hasaranga will be looking to make a strong start to their innings. Edged, unplayable. Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting. That's off the middle of the bat.
Just perfection, a majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. Thought it got past them, but a fantastic dive to cut it off.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot. It's always a useful tool to be able to mix up your pace. On this occasion, it worked and completely deceived them.
In the air. Looks to be landing safely.
That was pure elegance, right out of the textbook, that shot.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away.
Yep.
Great shot, great timing.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
Yep.
A brilliant throw-in from the deep caps off what was a fabulous piece of fielding. And with that, they're off the mark.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Zampa with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Yep.
What a ball! And straight into the safe hands of the keeper.
Really getting towards the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket.
Immediately underway with some runs.
Yep.
Beats the cover fielder. Nice shot.
That was a super shot. The delivery was fine, great line and length, but just put away.
End of the over. 7 off it. Sri Lanka are 61 for 6. Marsh, the pace bowler, coming into the attack.
The captain's going to change things around in the field. That's what happens if you stray a little down the leg side. Makes it easy to just glance the ball off the pads and score easy runs.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again. Huge edge.
Marsh is looking good. Found some rhythm, really challenging the batter now.
Yep.
A real beauty. Just times it so well.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Yep.
Sounded good the moment it hit the bat.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Back-to-back boundaries. The bowler will be searching for something now. Just a dot ball or two to settle things down.
Yep.
Hits that well, onto the back foot and cracks it away.
Showed good composure to wait on that slower ball and find room to get the 4 runs. Just a fantastic shot.
One over left in the innings. Stoinis to bowl it.
Some changes made to the field here, going more aggressive.
Might just be too big an ask to get the runs in this last over.
A few moves made in the field.
Yep.
Great shot.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length. Length is the key.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Straight to the fielder.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Power.
There'll be 1 run here for them.
Exquisitely down the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more. A bit of a change up in the field now.
Yep.
There'll be runs here.
Power.
Good return there, back from the deep. That shot brings up the half century. Beautiful batting display, very solid. I think this is just the start. No interest in that one from the batter. Stoinis will be wanting to hone in on a better line and length to make them play next time.
Massive edge.
Yep.
Nicked nicked it, but that's going all the way.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over.
Australia bring it home in a close one. So many twists and turns. I think the best team won in the end, but what a fantastic match.